everyone, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang. I hope you woke to a beautiful and wonderful day. I hope things are going for you, and if not, what are you doing to change them? I challenge you to that today, to remember that you get to choose how your day goes. You get to pick how things happen. This is entirely up to you. Bangarang. Find your magic, fly, get through today. Today is a 9. Today is the energy of manifesting and bringing things into the world. So who's in charge of your world? What's going on? Now, I pulled the cards today. I got the Emperor to start with for our whole group, and the Emperor is telling us, and then I got another card that was about knowledge and everything. I forget which oracle card I used, but I need you to understand, today is the day to be in control. Today is the day to understand the 4 elements and you master them. And then you can move into the 5th more easily. Moving into the 5th is the spirit. It's the spirit world. If you want to move into that, you have to settle down. You have to take control. Today is the day Spirit wants to help you build some things. Spirit wants you to move forward. Spirit wants you to manifest what you want today. It's the energy of the 9 today. Make sure that you're there and you're in control. Be in control. What are your minds? What are your intentions? Have you set your intentions today? Did you wake up today and say, today, this is what I want to complete? When you woke up this morning, did you take time to say thank you for the wonderful things and the gifts that you have been given? I hope so. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit, guides, angels, Fae, dragons, all of you that are pulling around me, please, I want you to know I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, open my mind, open my heart. May the messages come through be of you today, and may the people receive them in the manner in which you wish them received. So mote it be. Here we go. All right. So good morning, everybody. Bangarang. I hope everybody's getting off started right. Need to understand, we got the trip coming up. Got to get booked. Got to get in there. Get your name in the hat. Make sure you're going. Okay. Would love to see you there. We're going to leave that running. HempWorks is running. They're actually starting a new. Let me see if I can go over here. HempWorks is running a new. What I saw, a product line of clothing. Check it out. hempworks.com/tarot with an attitude. That will go there. There are other opportunities, things you can do there. But most of all, it's a great product. Check it out. It helps me out. When I don't get it in the start of my day and during the day, man, I feel off. I feel just at odds. Things like that are going on. So with all that being said, let's get over here and let's talk to some people and say good morning, Karina, Leslie. It is so good to see you here. Glad y'all are here. We were talking a little earlier, folks, so there's a lot of stuff between us and you if you weren't in when they were in. So that's good. Karina, Grand Rising, Bangarang Tribe, and Leslie. Thank you for your insight yesterday. That is okay. That's what I'm here for. I hope it helps, and I'm glad you let me be a part of your morning. Can you pull a card for me again today? Thank you so much for all you do. Yes, so we are going to pull a card today. We're going to go back to my 3s. We're going to use the, man, today I had a rough day deciding how to do the pulls, which decks, everything else. Part of me kept wanting to pull away from the angels. The other part is saying we got to go there. So we're doing the angels and spirit healings today. So we're going to find out what's going on. All right. So again, I'm going to use 3 decks with 3 different cards. Okay. And then we'll find out. I probably need to figure out a way to speed this up in shuffling. If I'm shuffling 3 decks each time, I should probably just cut the deck. That's probably what should happen. I don't know. All right. But Leslie, for you, we're laying these out. I'll get these up for you in just a second. The spiritual healing, I had not had a chance to really even shuffle yet. Let's find out what's going on. I know what we're looking at here is connection and attunement. There's something about you need to be in line. You need to get your chakras aligned. Things are happening around you. There's a lot of friction. So you need to make sure that you're getting in tune and you're taking time every day. And I'll go through that in just a second when I lay out this last card. Okay, here we go. So going to do it this way. Let me start. Got to get some things set up first. There we go. Boom. So what we have from the Metatron Self-Mastery deck here is the orange. They want you to get into that fire mode. They want you to understand that this powerful energy is flowing through you. You have to be in attune. You have to be in alignment with it. And this is one of the things. You have to get your chakra in order. One of the things is you need to understand that you're being given divine guidance. There is guidance that is coming to you that's available in this situation that you're dealing with. You just have to listen to it. One of the other things that we're dealing with is control. 10 is about things coming to an end. Who's in control? Notice today I was talking about the emperor being in charge. Who's in charge of your elements? What's not? You need to take control. You need to be in control of your life. This is what's happening. Things, a situation that you're going through, who's in control of it? Is it your emotions? Or is it your heart? Is it your will? Is it your desire? Is it your logic? Sometimes you have to listen to all four. And the fifth element, the spirit, is there to guide you. They're letting you know we are here. You are not through this alone. Folks, don't forget, you are never alone. You are never alone. We step away. This is part of finding your magic. We step away from spirit. Spirit does not step away from us. And guess what? When we do that, we feel alone. We grow out of it. This is part of that bangarang. Find your spirit, find things. Leslie, I hope that helps, and I hope that gives you some guidance for today. That would be awesome. If it does, let me know what's going on, and thank you. PJ, glad you are here. Off to watch play with the little Ascended Masters today. Bangarang, everyone. That is awesome. Have a great day, PJ. Thank you for being here. Christina, good morning. Glad to see you. And oh, yes, it is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I need to start having some drops in there for some things like that because, yes, thank God it is Friday. So much going on today, so many things. Anybody else like that? You got so many things in the loop today that you just don't know where to go. I woke up this morning, I was like, blah. Finally, I had to just say, please help me. Let's get settled, find out. And I did, and things came to me because I had to say my thank yous and say, oh, I can't do this today. You need to help me. So, yes, Friday. Get ready for the weekend. Good morning, Rob. Look forward to what the universe has in store for us today. Can I please have a card? Gene, absolutely, you sure may. I'm going to get these cards out here. I'm going to do this very quickly. So I can get to everybody today. And we are going to do it like this. I feel like I need to, I love doing this process, but it can take too long. Or should I not worry about it? Y'all tell me. I know it's bad when I can't get to everybody, but at the same point, I'd rather the messages come through, be plenty and true, and not rushed. That's what I feel, and I don't want to rush anybody or anything. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Boom. For you, let's move these things over. See, I'm learning to get my cameras adjusted and everything else. All right, you got to go. Lilac, higher realms and magic. Wow, Gene, bangarang, bangarang. Let's bring this out. What we're looking at here is to understand the moon is lighting some things. There are some things you're looking for in knowledge. If you will be still and listen and rely on your intuition and magic, they're going to come through today and you will be able to get special messages. The 6 of Ariel. In your material world, we need you to understand material needs get fulfilled. Magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving and receiving with a grateful heart. Let's look at these two cards. Both of them are talking about magic. Are you with your magic today, Gene? Gene, make sure that you're understanding you can move mountains today. You can make things happen. And one of the spirit healing cards here is seek seclusion. So be still, be calm, find your magic. Generally, when you see somebody or you think about somebody performing magic, when they're truly performing magic and trying to bring, they're alone so they can concentrate, so they can set their intentions. What I need you to be aware of today is Spirit is saying the magic is with you. Spirit is there to help you. Yes, I just got a shiver. I'm on the right track. And the Six of Ariel, there is something you're trying to bring forth in the real world. You're trying to manifest it, whether it be at work, at home, or whatnot. You can do that. But today, be alone with your thoughts. Be as quiet as you can and listen to the spirit and listen to your intuition. That is going to be key. That, I mean, I can't get that anymore. That we have magic here, realms and magic, acts of kindness, giving or receiving. But what I really picked up more off this card, material needs you get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. So be ready. Set the groundwork, set your intentions, Gene, because if you seek seclusion, if you'll look, we have what can go on unnoticed here. We have a tree ant that is actually blowing a trumpet for the arrival of the king, and this thing, and what I need you to tell you is you will make this come true. The 24 in this card is a 6. It's victory. It's moving forward. It's riding through, and you get to do that. So that's what's going on there. All right. Let me know what's happening. I hope that helps you and guides you along the way today, because Gene, it's going to be very important for you to be able to manifest this thing. It's coming from spirit. You're not, if you're wandering around and you're not in control, you know, when we think of the emperor, he sits on a throne. A lot of times he's by himself. That was the emperor that I saw this morning. And I need you to understand, you have to be that emperor, be in control of your elements, and you will be able to make things happen. That is awesome. Way to go. Way to go. Good morning, Mother. It is so glad to see you. I am so glad to see you, Rob. Good morning, all. Does the Spirit have a message for me today? Blessings and gratitude. Folks, I hope I get to everybody, but I'm being told by Spirit to slow the hell down. Make sure that I'm getting things right. And I need to understand my mission here is to give the messages the Spirit has. And that's what I want you to understand. So, Mother, here's what we're going to do. I'm taking a moment to shuffle these cards, okay? And I picked these up first, so I'm going to say that this one should be first. All right, let's get you over here so you can see them kind of as they unfold. All right, we have the 5 of Gabriel. So there's some type of conflict, and this is something you can resolve. This is also something that no longer serves you, and this is within your will. This is within, Gabriel is there about passions, desires, goals, dreams, but it's in the willpower. That's where I want you to think of today is what's going on there. What is this conflict about? A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Notice it said have patience with you first. So this is what's going on. This is some of the guidance of things that are happening. Metatron is coming in with we're coming in with the Archangel Metatron deck to tell you that leadership is going to play a role. Answer the call. You are going to have to step forward. You are going to have to take the leading role in this situation of whatever it is. You can resolve it. You are right. Don't bang your head, but find a way to resolve the problem. A true leader can think outside the box and find a way to resolve it. This is up to you to resolve. If you sit back and wait on somebody else to take care of it, you're going to have a problem. This is going to keep moving on, and things are going to happen that you're not really looking for. So finally, what I have here is sensitivity. So we have a conflict going on. I love it when 3 different decks make everything play out and everything comes together in a story. A challenge you can resolve. Answer the call. Leadership. You have to be the leader. but you have to be sensitive. Sensitivity, that's kind of what we were getting at before. You can resolve this problem. It's going to be relying on you, but you need to look inside yourself first, get that balance, come at it with a place of peace, love, and light, and you too will be able to understand what's going on, and you will bring a resolution to this conflict. I hope that helps. That's just awesome. So, check that out. Let's see what's happening. Tell me what's going on. I'd love to hear more. Folks, again, TarotwithanAttitude.com. I'm going to throw this up here for a minute. I want y'all to understand this is where you can reach me at. This is very important to me that you go to the site, shoot me a little email and a memo, a note. Rob, this helped me the other day. This didn't help me. This is what happened, whatnot. I would appreciate that very much. But also, you can help support me. Book sessions. I need you to actually book sessions, and we can go into these more in detail. Are you just taking, or are you ready to give? It is time. And some of those we need for me to be able to continue to do this. I'm going to need support, okay? So you can support me by going to TarotwithanAttitude.com. Book a session, 15 minutes all the way up to an hour. I don't care. You have a problem, let me know. I try to work around it with anybody. We'll see what happens, okay? But Tarot with an Attitude, that's where we're at, okay? Find that. Remember the Cancun trip. I want everybody to come enjoy this Cancun trip. It's going to be amazing. Rocky DeGotti, Cosmic Insight, Hillis Pugh, and Rebecca Gregory. Everybody going to be there. This is going to be astounding. You don't want to miss it. For the kids, everything else, great pricing, things like that. Call Bruce and see where we're at with the pricing now and find out what is happening. Stacy, good morning, Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Much love to all of y'all here and there. Absolutely, that is awesome. Hey, Stacy, good mother saying good morning, Stace. Everything's rolling around here on me. Grand Rising Tribe. Much love and light to you all and to you as well. You do. Good. I'm glad. I'm trying to bring some things different in. This is a practice for me to set up on getting into the, we had talked about tarot classes and my tarot classes, because I do things different than a lot of people. But this is letting me know we can get this done. We can get this set up, and we will hopefully have news within the next week of how that's going to happen. But I'm glad you like the setup. Thank you. Judy McCarty, can you pull a card for me? Yes, we can, long as you're bangarang. Say bangarang. Nobody's there. Say bangarang. Understand, get barefoot. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We want to get barefoot. Bangarang, what we put out, we get back. And bangarang, we're looking for our childhood magic again. When you find that magic, you can fly. That's what we're all about. Judy, absolutely. Here's where we're going here. I'm being told, yeah. Do things a little different, Judy. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me get things set here. All right, so you can see what's happening as it's happening. All right. Oh, here we go. We have another card that is about attunement. It's the same card as before, needing to line up, get everything in balance. I'm also finding here that there's something going on. I'm feeling the friction, and that's why this attunement and alignment is so important to you, Judy. I don't know what's going on, but there is something that's making you very frenetic energy that's going on around you. And I want you to understand this is up to you to correct it. It's not just going to go away. In this, if you don't correct it, it can become a habit that you keep in without correcting it. Sleep. You need rest. What's going on with you, girl? What's happening? What I'm seeing here is alignment, rest. Everything is just, I'm really picking up some type of conflict here, and you need to sleep on it. Don't make any radical decisions today, is what I'm getting. Get in touch with yourself, because if you're not, I'm getting told you're going to make a decision out of anger. Sleep on it. Get some rest. Understand what's going on. And that's what, this is another person is what I'm getting at. And I don't know enough about it, but I do see, yep, the 7 of Michael. There's a better course of action available, okay? Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Michael is there to tell you this is a mental situation for you, but it's real. It's not in the subconscious. This is in a conscious decision that you're going to make. This is here. You're mulling it over. You're beating it up. Guess what? You've got to take a break. Lay this on Michael. Michael, the archangel, is there to help you guide your way through this. You're in the place to make a decision. Make sure you're making the decision from the right place. If you're not rested and you're not in line and attunement, the decision is going to be wrong. Do not make this decision out of an emotional turmoil. I'm getting that very, very heavily. The decision you're fixing to make is going to have some life-altering implications, Judy. But it's okay. That's not it, but just don't rush in. Make sure you've talked to spirit. Make sure, get out of your head. Make sure that you've slept on it. Make sure that you understand you need some rest. Get away. Things will clear up for you. Find clarity in stepping away from this situation for a little bit. And then when you make your decision, allow Michael to help you make your decision, and it will go a lot smoother. It will help you through it, and you'll have a lot more peace about the decision you made. I'd really like to know what's going on. Tarot with an attitude. Let me find out what's happening. Tell me what's going on, okay? So there we are. Mother messages, yes, the coffee and the tea. Oh my God. Hemp works. Folks, Apollo Travel. This is how you get hold of Bruce Scaler for the trip. His information's down below. It's in this thing that's scrolling by. Just check it out. Just check it out, okay? Gotta have my HempWorks coffee. I love it. I don't know what I would do without it. Melinda, good morning. It is so glad to see you. Could I please have a card? Getting closer to my goal. That makes me happy. Absolutely, it makes me happy. We are going over here for you again. I'm getting told we've got a specific order of what we need to do. All right. Let's find out. Here we go. I'm going to put these out and then we'll go from there. All right. Here we are. Melinda, I'm really getting something in the throat. It's hitting me hard. And that generally means communicating. It's listening but in this case, it is the throat chakra that is, you can hear my voice all of a sudden just got that. All right. Melinda, make sure you're reading and you're looking. And if there's something, don't leave it to chance. Ask the question. The silly question, you're like, well, I'll find that out later. No, find it out now. I'm getting told that may lead to something else that you need to know. It's not a bad thing, but you need to understand what's going on. That's what I'm being told. Man, you got some beautiful cards coming here. Let's find out what's happening. All right. You know what? We're going right there is what I'm told to do. So that's what we're going to do. What we're looking at here, Melinda, let me get this so you can see it. Inner child, hear and know me. What I'm really getting from this is understand there are things you need to listen to, and communication is going to be huge. You need to understand spirit guides, your intuition. They are trying to help guide you, and they are there with you. Nurture this goal you're doing like a newborn baby. Nurture it, take care of it. You don't leave things to chance with a newborn. You don't leave things to chance with a small child. You take and you ask the questions. The beauty of what I see here is the star, a dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Melinda, how awesome is that? It's there. It's at fruition. You're right there. You're about to close the deal. Make sure you're asking the questions. I am being told to get back over here, that there's one other card we need to look at. Let's take a look. I'm going to throw it right on top of those. We have to do it. Let's find out. Okay. All right. Guess what? Folks, this card is playing in alignment today with everything. I'm going to bring it back up, and I want people to pay attention to this card. When we think about manifesting and we think about being in attunement and being in alignment, okay? We have hope, we have things here. But this card, this is the third time this morning. Today is a day of manifesting. We said, understand your elements. We said up front, be the emperor. Don't be an emperor running around like this. Be the emperor who sits back and says, time is everything I need. Time to think, time to feel, time to see. I want you to understand the elements here that are involved, okay? When we think of air, we think of our conscious decisions and communication. These are conscious. This is where those things that can roll around in our head and we are totally aware. They are our decisions. They are the actions that we take, okay? Now then, when we look from air and we go to fire, all right? Fire is about the will. It's about the desire. It's about dreams. It's about passion. That's where the fire is at. So the emperor is not only mastering the conscious, he's mastering that fire. Then when we look at water, it is all about love, emotion, that subconscious, that deep flows within us, but it is mostly about all of the emotion and subconscious. That's where it comes from. The emperor understands there's got to be a balance between these. But then when we look at earth, that's our real world. We function in a real world. We do things. I mean, I've got a ceiling fan here. I'm not magically going, woo, turning the ceiling fan on and off. I have to function in my real world. I have computer equipment crashed on me the other day. I wasn't paying attention. I was just clicking buttons and boom, off it went. The emperor sits down and understands there's a time for the emotions to rule. There is a time for your will to rule. There's a time for the logic to rule. And there is a time that we have to dictate what's going on in our real world. And there are times I have to bring them all together. This is what we're talking about, being the emperor. This is an important message for everybody. You have to do that by being in tune. And in that, your chakras, I'm not going to sit here and go through all 7 chakras, but I want y'all to understand when these chakras, when one of them gets out of alignment, it can affect the others. You're having things going on in your life, but you're wondering why. Are you doing anything to bring yourself into attunement? And messages will then come. That's what I'm getting. I'm making sure I put cards back in the right spot. All right, here we go. All right, so Melinda, I hope that helps. Thank you for letting me kind of go off there for a little bit about that card. But again, with the third time today we've seen that card. Marie, hi Rob, please pick a card for me. What's going on with my siblings? Uh-oh, family fights. Gotta love them. Nobody can screw with us like family. They know where to hurt us the most, okay? So, Marie, let's find out. What does Marie need to know about her family? And what I'm getting is to go right to the angels here, okay? And we are going to go here. We're going to go to the angels, all right? And we're just going to ask what Marie needs to know about what's going on with her siblings. That's what's happening. That's where the question is at. I'm getting the Queen of Raphael and the King. Oh, this is all emotional. Everything here is emotional. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to bring this up for you to see. Okay. This is your shadow card. It's safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. What I need you to understand is the king of the rule your emotions, dominate them. They're going to play with them. You're going to have to nurture something. Something is going on here that is all emotional with them. And what we have here is what I'm getting is a power struggle. We're having a power struggle. Somebody wants to be heard. Somebody thinks they're top of the pile, things like that. You have to be in control of your emotions and let them be in control of theirs. That's what I'm getting here completely. What I'm wanting you to understand, this does not mean you have to let them go, you don't love them or whatnot, but you must be in control of your emotions. Don't let them drag you into their thing. Is there something you may need to relinquish control of for a little while? Sometimes the king will actually relinquish control to his advisors because he's kind of unsure. Sometimes he'll ask his queen. And all of these are in you. I'm not making any chauvinistic statements here. These are archetypes within you. That feminine spirit to be able to nurture, manifest, bring things out, plan it, okay? Maybe you need to turn to that. That's what I'm seeing. What we understand is follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Listen to the intuition on what's going on. I'm going to pull a card. Go with the flow and paddle on. I'm not going to say any more. Go with the flow and paddle on. They're your siblings. If they're not following your path, if they're not serving your higher good at the moment, doesn't mean you don't love them, but maybe you need to step back and let them do their own thing and you do your own thing for a while. Okay? I've got the greatest set of kids on the planet, I think, and I know I'm a dad. But you know what? There's 10 years difference between my youngest and the next one. And then the other two are 2 years apart. Christina will tell you. They will all help each other at the drop of a hat. But one of the things they do is they let each other live their lives. They're not up each other's ass all the time. Okay? Maybe some separation is needed here. Maybe it's time to paddle on. Maybe it's time to let your siblings go their way and you go yours, is what I'm getting. And that's going to be important. You have to do what's best for you. It's that simple. Let me know what's happening. I'd love to talk to you in more detail about that. TarotwithanAttitude.com. That would be great. Okay. So let me see. Where did I lose my Stacy? I'm just so full of love for you all today. Thank you so very much, Reverend Rob, for sharing your gifts and holding space for this gathering. I appreciate you all being here and being a part. I want to grow this. I want to make this grow. So again, share the link, talk to people, get people in, see what's happening. It's one of the reasons we want to do the Tarot with the TWAA Cancun Getaway 2021, because I want people to feel like they have a home and a place to go. I have to be at a funeral service at 2 p.m. today. I do not like to go to those, just not realistic or celebratory for the life of my dear sister, Robbie Lee Anderson. All right, understand, that is her body. All I want you to do is remember the good times. Grief is there to be felt. You are to feel it. Do not run away from it. Embrace it, because if you don't, it's going to come out some other way. Okay, so understand, grief is real. Grief is here for a purpose, and it validates how much you loved that person. So cry. Allow that. Think about the things you're going to miss, but at the same point, think about the beauty that was her life. This is going to be helping you. There's going to be a whole bunch of different stages, and it's going to be with you for the rest of your life. It's just going to morph and change and whatnot as you become more accustomed to her being gone. So I want you to understand, Stacy, please go to this. Don't be awkward at it. Walk up to that casket. Know that her spirit is not there. I'm getting a twirling. Stacy, I don't know what happened, but she is happy. This person is happy. Okay. This person wants everyone to be happy. All right. But understand, through that, there's going to be tears, and it's okay. All right. To miss somebody is okay. All right. I love you. Make it happen. Let me know what's going on. Facebook user, good morning, Rob. Love a card. All right. Let's see what's going on. Facebook user. Again, not sure who this is. Let's find out what's happening. Allow StreamYard to see who you are, and then I can see who you are. So we're just going to go right to here. I'm going to leave that there, and then we'll cut in and out. I'm trying to get some some faster and better ways of doing this and understanding what's going on. So this is for dear Facebook user. We're going to come here. Here's what your cards are saying, okay? We have in our shadow card position the 9 of Ariel. Today is a 9. It is time for you to bring something to life. It is time for you to manifest something. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. You take some time today, Facebook user, and embrace life, but embrace the beautiful and wonderful things you have physically around you. Embrace these things, because all of it is going to come down to understanding when you're looking at this problem, there's a situation you're trying to deal with and getting this out. It's about perspective. Okay? Perspective. Archangel Shamuel, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Bangarang, baby. Whoever Facebook user is, bangarang. Turn around, look at somebody, just go, bangarang. I'm getting my magic today. This is perspective. You can make things happen. You can bring things into the real world. Make sure Spirit is telling you to understand a lot of this is going to come from the answers, and to help you manifest something is going to be in your perspective of how it's manifested and what you're doing. And in the real world, this is all about real world stuff. Okay. The perspective 12 is a 3. That's creativity. Think of things in a different way. Think of things in a different light. Use your intuition. Understand where they're coming from, Facebook user, and you will be able to see things from a new light, and you'll be able to manifest and bring them into your world. That's what I'm getting. So powerful. So mote it be. Wow, what a day. Man, this day's kind of kicking right on by. Things are happening. Kind of just going with the flow. Going to take a break here for a moment. Just kind of chill out and relax. Okay. All right. Here we go. Everything kind of uh, scrolled around on me. Here we are. So who's up next? We have Happy Friday. Absolutely. We were talking about Friday. You know, Stacy, a lot of people sending you love and understanding. I wasn't going to ask for a card. I was simply here to feed the vibes. However, I'm being told to ask, so I'm going to ask. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jasmine, give me just, feel the vibes. I got you. All right. Give me a moment here. All right. You're being told to ask for a card. So let's do this. Here we go. Let's find out what's happening. I'm going to try this in a little bit of a different way here. Jasmine, good to see you this morning. So the first card that's going to come out is going to be creation. What is that? Expansion in your life. There's something that's going on. We keep getting to this. You know what I'm thinking, but I want to make sure that you understand there's something bigger you're supposed to be doing. There is something huge that's going on in your life, and you're supposed to be bringing that about. You're just going through every day like a task, like a chore. You enjoy it, but you're not trying to work for your ultimate goal or dream. You may seem like you are, but what I'm really getting is you're not reaching out further. What is the bigger you? What is the bigger picture? Where are you supposed to be? The angels are saying, guess what? The king of Ariel. The angels are saying, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Are you you're creating things? Are you creating what you want, though? That's my question. This is the big question I keep getting. What are you creating? Okay. I want you to shoot me an email and tell me in detail exactly what it is you're trying to create. Because if you don't know, that's going to let something fall through the crack. You'll create whatever you're trying to create. But if you're just trying to create a normal life, you'll do it. But what's normal? What's normal? What's acceptable? What do you want? I challenge you to put down on paper your actual intentions of what you're trying to create. And then look at what it says. Action, movement, needed. You have to take charge. You have to be the king. We're back to the emperor. We have creation. You have all of this going on. You have the ability, Jasmine, to make something happen, okay? But you can't keep waiting on it. You have to take an action. You have to dive in. What I'm getting here too is this is about a mental state as well as an emotional state, because we have the sky, we have this, we have earth. I mean, we've got almost all of the elements represented here. We do have, because we have a physical person with physical clothes. All right. What are you doing to master your creation and your destiny? What actions are you taking? Set your intentions. Don't just keep bumbling through the day. That's what I am getting wholeheartedly for you. And that's the big message. You need to understand that you are capable of creating something, but you have to take some action. I mean, it's just that simple. And look at what number we have here. We have a 9. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay. Let me bring that back up. Ironically, today's a 9. The message is the 9. And this is saying, take an action. You can manifest it. You can bring things into your life. That is what's going on. So I hope that message resonates with you. I hope it sparks a fire under your butt, okay? That you say, okay, I got to do something. Do you even know what to do, Jasmine? That's what I want you to understand. If you don't, then it's time to ask. Let's find out. Let's feel what's going on. You know, Ken, glad you're in the house today. Rob, a card, please. Absolutely. All right. Going with the angels again. Let's find out what's happening. We'll get this show on the road. All right. Here we go. Sometimes I have to think. It's like spirit calls to me for something else. All right. And this is where I'm at. I'm being told we're going to go here. We're going to draw 2 cards from this deck. No, I think we're going back over here. We're going to go do this. All right. Let me get this set up. One more deck. I'm going to pull a 3rd card for you. Whispers of Healing coming into play here. Want to find out what's going on. You're fixing to get some opportunities. Some things are going to happen for you. And this is going to be in the manner in which you receive them and how you look at them. So let me bring these cards up and kind of straighten some stuff out here. Okay. All right. And here we go. So, what we've got here, priorities, building blocks for life. Where are your priorities at? What are you doing? There's something that you're able to do here and bring, but an excellent opportunity will be offered you. But this is about knowledge, and I think we've had this card before, Ken. This is about learning. This is about understanding. This is about knowing where you want to go. Be the child. Just don't go running off. What they're trying to say is you need to grow up on some of this. Whatever you're trying to do, there are times when you're like, I'm not really putting forth 100% effort. Put forth that 100% effort. And what I'm seeing is you got to pay attention to your sincere relationship. Are you sincere? Are they sincere? All of this, educate yourself on what's going on. Educate yourself about the relationship. Take some time, step back. Are you jumping into relationships in and out? Is that what's going on? Is we're not building a good solid building block? Okay. We're not taking time to learn about this other person. And therefore we're having problems building a sincere relationship. What I'm getting here is you want a sincere relationship. Okay. And you want to stop the childishness. So what have you got to do? And what I'm getting told here a lot is some of this is step forward, build a solid platform. Make sure you have priorities. Make sure you understand your priorities and that this person cannot make you happy. All right. They can accentuate your happiness, but they cannot make you happy. This has to flow from within you. All right. Then you'll be able to find your child, understand who you are, getting knowledge about you and your actual surroundings. What's happening? What is going on? This isn't the real world, Ken. This is what I'm getting here is, yes, you're getting opportunities, but you're like, jumping at them and you're not fully taking time to either embrace it or learn it. You need to be involved in a sincere relationship with whatever this is that you're trying to understand so you can make it happen and really bring it in to fruition. That's the biggest thing I'm seeing there. So that's where I'm going. That one was a little confusing for me. I have to be honest with you. So let me know what's going on. I'd love to talk to you about it. TarotwithanAttitude.com. That's it. Stacy, tarot class, Drum Rob. Yes, we are. Now that we're doing this, you see this camera. I know I will be doing them through Zoom where I could put more people in and different things. So we've already got the platform. I'm already double checking that platform, doing it here to see what happens here, and we will go from there. Imogene, spiritual things. Good morning, Rob. Would love a card. Thank you, and many, many blessings. Many blessings to you, Imogene. Glad you are here. Thank you. So, I'm being told stop, rebalance, situate, find out what's going on. Nothing better than my hemp works to do that with. All right, here we go. Let me get some things arranged here. Imogene, here we go. What's up? There's something with the nose. I'm getting either the third eye chakra or because it's about sensing, it's about smelling, it's about and you'll see what's going on with that in just a minute. Okay. Let's find out. It's smelling, following your nose, following your intuition, I think is the way this is coming through it. Your nose is telling you, you're looking through it. Be nosy. Find out there's something you're wanting more information on or you're wondering about. Be nosy. Don't be sneaky. Be nosy. Freaking ask the question you want answered. That's it. And then go with your intuition when the question's being answered. I think that's more like it. That's what's happening. Okay, Ten of Michael. It's time for something to come to an end. All right, let's see. Here we go now. I'm going to be dealing out the last card. So let's go ahead and get over here. Let's bring this in. All right. And Imogene. What I'm seeing here again, look how important the chakra card is coming in today. This is a different chakra card, but this is strictly talking about understanding the flow of energy through your body. This is going to be what I would consider your root issue. We need to make sure, Imogene, that you are in balance and that you are tight. Ten of Michael is telling us that there's a situation has ended and you are finally free. That, or what I'm getting is it's coming to an end. New opportunities for happiness will now flow or follow. Put the past behind you. This is so important. You know, we can't stay on stage forever. And look at our beautiful ballerina here. She's saying her goodbyes. You know, we always look at it and saying, like, you know, but there are other plays, there are other dances, there are other musicals to be performed. Okay. And in this, in leaving things behind, there are hidden blessings. You need to understand 26 is an 8, it's knowledge. Okay. This is about learning to stop and look, and it's about moving forward. Okay. That's what I'm getting. We have a 38, which comes down to an 11. So we're talking about a partnership here, and this is the energy not flowing well through this partnership, or is this energy not flowing well through you and you're trying to get some things rebalanced? We have the 10, 1, new beginnings. Okay, so we go from a 2 to a 1. I'll let you understand what that's saying. Okay, but we go from a 1 to an 8, and the 8 here is talking about knowledge. You know what to do, moving forward and finding the hidden blessings by being the master and learning everything. If I take the whole thing, I take 38, 48, and then, well, let's just do it this way. 3 and 8 is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 6 is 20. Bring the 20 together, it is 2. Somebody check my math real quick, make sure I did that right, okay? Because that is what we're talking about here with something with a relationship, okay? You need to understand this relationship may have been a wonderful and joyful thing, but it's no longer serving your higher need. And at this time, get in alignment. It's okay to say goodbye and look for the hidden blessings and what is going to come forth from this happening. That is so important, and I need you to understand that, okay? Imogene, things are happening in and all around you. Make sure you are in tune so you can pick up the messages. Don't be afraid to let something go, okay? And remember, look for the hidden blessings. That's what I'm getting for you in this special situation that you're in. And I want you to understand the other irony here when you look, all of these cards are blue. This is a mind game for you. Okay, this is talking to me about the conscious. This is making a conscious decision and communicating properly and letting something go in the mind so you can have a freer and clearer mindset. Let me know how that resonated with you. TarotwithanAttitude.com. I would love to hear. All right. So, whoo, bangarang, everybody. Bangarang. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and love, family, my dear friend, Dancing with Spirit, and we will meet again. Absolutely, you will. Here we go. Indigo, good to see you in the house. Much love and gratitude always. Thank you very much. Glad you are here. Everybody saying hi. Let me see where we're at. Thank you for the info and bangarang. You are welcome, Judy. Glad anytime. Let's see what's going on. Jasmine Rose. Hi, could I have a reading, please? Yes, you may, Jasmine. Let's find out what's going on. We're going to do this. What does Jasmine need to know? Okay. Let's find out. This is a short, very quick reading about what Jasmine needs to know about her day today and moving forward. All right, so we can get this figured out. The Eight of Michael. It is time for you to move on with something and leave something behind. Let's find out what's going on. The shadow card to me is the scope. It is where you're getting guidance. Okay, something is leading you, and let's get out of here. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. The divine guidance to me is talking about the Hierophant. The divine guidance is understanding something is trying to lead you and teach you. Okay, something is get back to your basics. Are you not happy? Okay, consider another approach, an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Jasmine, have you surrounded yourself with a bunch of meaningless people just to have them around? That's why you're lost. And I'm really getting the feeling that you are lost. And guess what? If you want to find a new life, Ada Michael is here to say you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. The Eight of Wands, or the Eight of Michael here, and the Eight of Swords is about anxiety. It's about stress. It's about understanding. But what I'm getting here is, there are situations you are in or you're involved in something that you shouldn't be. Okay. And even with people, it is time to move forward. It is time, and Michael will help you. You're kind of stumbling through life with a blindfold, letting today happen. Let Michael remove the blindfold and show you the way into a new life. That is what I'm getting for you. This is going to be very important, young lady, that you understand you have choices. When you feel like you don't, you do. You have to resort back to basics, and sometimes it means letting a bunch of shit go. I hate it when I start a project and I realize I missed something. Y'all ever been putting something together and realize, oh crap, I missed this and I got to start all over. But guess what? If you don't start all over, eventually what you're trying to make will break because it's missing an integral part. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to see that what is not serving you is no longer necessary, and you can find a way clear of this situation that you find yourself in now. And we use a saying, so mote it be, which means for you, make it happen. Okay? Let's know what's going on. All right. Seek Linda, good morning, spirits. May I please have a card? Much love. Absolutely. We're getting close to the end here. All right, Sieglinde, I think you squeezed in to be the last reading of the morning. Let's find out what's going on for Sieglinde. As always, good morning. You're beautiful. I love you. Love your husband. Everything. Just know that you are blessed and someone thinks about you. We do. A lot of people do. More than what I'm really getting under the feeling that you need to hear, that people consider you when you don't realize you're being thought of. You're more important in people's lives than you realize. You play a role in a way that other people don't see. So that's what's going on. So let's take a look here. We're going to talk about today. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to look for a shadow card today, okay? And see what's happening. So, 3 of Raphael. Didn't we just have this card? You and I know, you and I have had more conversations. We have the divine guidance at play here. All right. Are you listening? This is what I need you to see. Are you listening? Are you working on your basic habits? Are you working on getting in control? Are you working on returning to your roots? The 3 of Raphael is here to tell you reasons to celebrate a community. What I tell you, you're feeling alone when there are people around that think about you. Isn't that funny how I did that before I even pulled the cards? You are alone because you don't understand. It's up here, okay? Let this emotion of love come through. Understand there are people that want you around. There are people that desire your presence. But what I'm getting told here, too, is you need to be releasing your creativity. Reasons to celebrate a community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. What's going on over there? Okay. But you got to return to basics. But this is what I'm saying is, are you doing this? What I really got in this reading for you is making sure you're establishing your roots and listening for that divine guidance. Spirit is here to help you. Spirit is trying to tell you what to do. Spirit is trying to show you you can live a life different than the way you're living it. But you have to make the action. You have to change. See the ship back there? If you notice, its sails are full and they're puffing out. I'm going to bring this back out. And I never brought this in too much just to see it. But it's about action. It's about movement. It's about creativity. We have these beautiful mermaids here. They're all getting together celebrating. But the ship is not just docked. It's catching all of the wind and moving forward. It's moving forward emotionally, and it's moving forward through life. That's what I got for you, sweetie. Let me know what's happening. I would love to hear from you. Let me know. So, folks, I need everybody to understand the cruise right around the corner. Check it out. Man, we say, well, Rob, it's in Halloween. Yeah, but you know what? It's June. We're fixing to be July. We are already halfway through this year. Is that not hard to believe? That is just hard for me to even understand that we're already halfway through this year and things need to change. Okay. That's what's going on. So act. Don't wait because time's going to catch you. Get up with Bruce Kaler. Get up with Apollo Travel and find out what you can do to secure your spot in this 5-night, 4-day, 4-star luxury spa resort in Cancun. We're going to have a ball. Drinks included, food included, all kinds of things that are included. It's like being on a cruise, but stationary, no seasick. Okay, I know people that do these all-inclusive resorts, and they prefer them to cruises because they're grounded. They're on land. They're not locked in a little thing. You have the whole facility there to avail you, and you can get out and go see Mexico. Go do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. We have different things. We're going to have a seance where we're going to be in touch with spirit to find out what direction and knowledge they have for us. Rocky and I are going to be doing our show. Hillis and Rebecca are going to be doing their show. Please don't miss the cruise or the getaway. It is something you're going to want to be a part of. It's our first one, okay? And you don't want to be watching it because we're going to be doing live stuff. You don't want to be sitting here watching it going, I wish I was there. Okay. That's just the way it is. Hemp Works. Hemp works. This is very important to me. It is a way, man, my shoulders, it will help you feel better. I cannot acknowledge how much this will help you feel better. You need to understand that this is good for you. I love it. It is something I believe in wholeheartedly. I use it on a daily basis. All of the products that I use at this point have no THC. So I don't have to worry about any drug tests or anything like that. But there is CBD that is good for you and it will help you. And let me tell you something, it has made a difference in my life. And I don't want you to miss it. So, with all of that being said, everybody, please take what you want, leave what you don't, but leave having felt some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!